Lynchburg, home to the Liberty Flames, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this clash and filling up this stadium quickly. This one, a matchup between two teams from Virginia, where bragging rights in the Commonwealth are at stake. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Flames will put total weather to crank us up. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So the James Madison Dukes offense will go to work first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again.
Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Dukes want to crank the tempo. To the ground, he's got it again. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Second down coming up. They'll send the back in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. The Dukes line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. To the air, it's Barnett. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Bringing the heat. At the 35, he's open.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
And the Dukes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, give on the inside. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll leave it with him. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Out of the gun to give to the back. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Flames offense will take the field for the first time. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Backing up and backing up on the first two plays, now to try to throw it in drive on third down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback will keep it. Makes him talk to the hand. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. The Flames have it with a 1st and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now the toss. Plows through the defense. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. And the Flames are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Basco. Gonna let it fly. It's caught. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Here comes the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Well, he couldn't find any running room at all, and he'll end up taking a loss on the play.
Yeah, great discipline on defense, too, because if you're going to stop the option, you have to play assignment football. Everybody doing their job. There was just nowhere to go there for the QB.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Lets it fly. Working the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Under fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Wants to go up top. Going for it all. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. The second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. The Dukes will snap it on 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Made a defender miss. Turning it on. Runs it all the way down to the 8-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. It'll be 1st and goal. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Back to pass, it's Vasco. Under fire. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket, yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it, can't throw the football, can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got a wide open receiver. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Makes the catch. It's Henderson. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On the option. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Flames want to pick up the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Flames come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Lee. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
Absolutely center cut. That brings them to within one.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air, it's Barnett. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Lynchburg. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Lee. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Flames lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to sneak it. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Inside the 45. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. action. Gets away from one. Grabbed behind the line. It's Person. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
The option look. Quick toss. Shakes off the defender. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Good, right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Gonna run it. It's Knight. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Dukes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Pocket breaking down. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Barnett. He lofts one down the sideline. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. The defender was right there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll take another shot here. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Here's a heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
He threw the ball away on 4th down. Guess if you're being charitable, he saved a few yards of field position, but you might want to keep that one alive for a while. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Henderson. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Flames in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They go to the ground. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Off the play fake. Unloads it downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. A 3rd down try for the offense. That's the end of the period. Liberty is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Looking downfield, it's Vasco. Caught over the middle, it's Lee. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's 1st down. The Flames are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Flames can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab near the sticks. It's Henderson. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. He'll pitch it. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Gets the back moving. To the edge. It's Blue. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work. But the goal is to get a touchdown. So let's see what this offense dials up next.
He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. Absolutely perfect. Now it'll take a touchdown to beat him, a 5-point lead here in the 4th.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, you just got to know the situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion now setting up third down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
And they tried to sneak the run in there, but immediately you got to call a timeout here. You got to stop the clock. Then you can get organized, go to the sidelines, still have one left after that. You realize you got to get points, but now you get to get your quarterback over here and get in his ear a little bit.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2 minute.
Brings into the open. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Right back to the well. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Dukes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Oh, they're after him. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The short hands, it's Sanchez. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Here's the pressure. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. He'll set up to throw. Line out trying to get it in. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Touchdown, James Madison. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Now, you talk about finishing games with a purpose, with a plan, executed to perfection, taking almost all of the clock, executing brilliantly down the stretch of this football game, making plays, and taking the lead late in this ball game.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to throw, it's Vasco. Under fire. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that